Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Setra. I hope you're doing well. So today's topic is I'm going to be talking about how to develop professionally as an international or overseas nurse in the UK. So this is for those of you who have just arrived in the UK or those who have been here for a year, 2 or 3 and wondering what the future holds for you with regards to professional development. So this video is basically for nurses working in the NHS. I can only talk about the NHS because I've worked in the NHS. In a few months I will be 19 years working in the NHS, so I can tell you about the NHS. So let's watch till the end. Do not leave until we finish it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Setra. If this is the first time you're watching my video, do not forget to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you very much for coming back to watch another exciting video. So as I said in the introduction, today's video is mainly for nurses working in the NHS, and this is for overseas nurses, and it could be beneficial for newly qualified nurses who are thinking about professional development. Don't get me wrong, there are people who have been working in the NHS for over 15, 16, 17 years who have always been band 5. This is most often some people is their choice because it works better for their family life. Others, it's because they have tried and tried, then did not get the professional development or the next band as they would have wanted. Others may have tried but maybe not given the opportunity. So there are different categories, I would say. So it depends on what you want for yourself. So when you come to the NHS and you're working, or you start working as a newly registered NMC or NMC registered nurse, you start as a band 5 nurse. And as a band 5 nurse, you're on a particular salary, and it increases from your starting pay, which is over 25,000, to now I think the top of band 5 is around 30 or 31,000. I'll check that fact and I'll put it in my description. So it increases over the years. When you get to the top of your band, the question is, what do I do next? Should I stay as band 5 forever? Should I try and go to band 6? So it is up to you as to what you want. Sometimes you have to be ready to move, because if you don't move and you stay in the same department, you might not get band 6 because there are several of you at that band in that particular department. So what band am I? Yes, I've worked for 18 years and I'm a band 7 in the NHS. How you would develop professionally. I've made my notes again, so bear with me, and also some facts I need to let you know. So in the NHS, there are over 21% people from minority origin, so like blacks, Asians and other ethnic minorities. About 21% of us work in the NHS, and there is over 75% working who are white British, and the rest are other. I don't know who the others are. Anyway, so when you look at the banding at band 5, there are a lot of us, or minority people there. When you get to band 6, then the number decreases. When you get to 7, not many. When you get to band 8, few minority people are there. And if you get to 8, B and C and the rest, very few. Anyway, that doesn't mean you cannot try it, because I know someone who went through the same process like all of us who are international overseas nurses, and the person has just got a job as a deputy head of nursing, which is very exciting and which is very inspiring as well, which means that so far as someone has been able to do it, you can also do it. But as I said, you must be ready to move about if you're staying at one place. The same way if you're band 5, you're working in a trust and you feel you're not getting the support, you're not happy there, and you finish your contract with them, or you're about to finish your contract with them, feel free to apply for another job in a different city or in a different trust. You should be fine. Yes, I'm not saying the grass is greener anywhere. You might try and it might be worse, it might be better, it might be the same. So it's just to bear this in mind. So from band 5, if you want to go to band 6, what do you need to do? Make sure your CV is updated. Most of the band 5 jobs that, oh not band 5, band 6 jobs that I have looked at, they need about 3 years experience at band 5. Now, most of you from overseas who are nursing, or I mean overseas nurses who have come here, majority of you might have worked in senior roles, or you have worked several years before moving to the UK. So those years should serve as part of the experience that you have as a registered nurse from your home country. Now, if they want 3 years at band 5 and you've been band 5 for, I think you need to work in a UK band 5 at least a year or 18 months. Then you can start applying for band 6 if you wish to. Someone would say, oh, don't go for band 6 because the higher you go, the more responsibility. Yes, there's responsibility, there's challenges, but you should be prepared to do that if you want to move forward. Otherwise, you would stay at one place forever. Anyway, so let's come back. As I said, they ask for 3 years experience. You have done several years in your home country as a registered nurse. So I think you need about a year, 18 months to help you know how the system works, the NHS management and all those things, and do a few courses whilst you're working, and that should be enough. So when you're updating your CV or you're applying for the job, look at the person's specification and see what is it they are looking for. How do I meet those specifications? If they're saying 3 years at band 5, you can write, yes, you've worked in this country or in your home country as a registered nurse for 5 years and in the NHS for this number of years. So that would count for the experience and number of years. So don't say, oh, I've not got 3 years in the NHS. No, you can. From 18 months, by the time you get to 2 years and you know a lot about management, the policies and things like that, you should be thinking of applying for a band 6 job. Anyway, let's carry on. So there are different options. One of the options would be applying on your ward if there is the opportunity. If there is no opportunity on your ward, then you have to move out and go to another department. That is if you want to become a deputy ward sister, which is band 6, or deputy ward manager, band 6, because the managers of the wards are band 7s. I don't work on the ward. I'm not a ward manager. I'm band 7 specialist nurse. Okay, so let's go again. So just bear that in mind. So you do the ward manager or deputy sister, and then in the future with some more experience, another 2-3 years as a ward sister, you can apply for a deputy ward sister. You can apply for a ward manager or a ward sister. So think about that. Do not say, oh no, I'm not going to be doing that. The next one you can think about is a specialist nursing role. There are several specialist nursing roles in the NHS. I cannot name them. One of them, I will name a few. So there is a diabetes specialist nursing role. There is research nurses, they all band 6s. Hematology and hematology, there are several specialties in hematology where they have specialist nurses. Epilepsy is one of them. Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, fertility specialist nurse, sexual health specialist nurse, HIV specialist nurse, TB specialist nurse. Looking at my list, so bear with me. What else have I got? Endoscopy. If you're in endoscopy department, you can stay there and develop yourself to become a nurse endoscopist. There are nurses who put in lines, and you can do that, like vascular access, also specialist nurse in those areas. There are many specialist nursing roles you can look for, and all of them start from band 6. Bear in mind, if you become a specialist nurse, you're going to be working Monday to Friday, so your money would not be as much as if you were in the ward. Now, the other option you can look at is to train. So I have a friend who actually trained in the UK as a nurse, adult general nurse. For after a while, she decided, no, I want to become a midwife. So she went and studied and got a degree in midwifery. After that, she thought, I want to try health visiting. And she went and applied and did health visiting. So these are some of the things you can do. The opportunity for retraining is there. So I will talk about two of them. So one of them, we do have specialist community public health nursing roles. Those ones, they have a specific registration on the NMC register. So you have your general nursing registration in addition to those ones. How do you become a health visitor or school nurse? So health visitors, they look after the babies, the weighing, the monitoring, the growth, safeguarding issues and all those things. School nurses look after the kids whilst they're in school. They look at safeguarding is one of their issues, their domains as well, immunization and so many other things school nurses do. You have to look into that if you're interested. They work Monday to Friday as well. So how do you become a health visitor or school nurse? You need to apply. You go through NHS jobs. I'll try and show you on the computer, so watch to the end. Just apply for student health visiting job or student school nursing jobs, and you will be going to school. It's a degree program. They normally do either degree band, I think they do level 6 or level 7. So level 7 can take you to your master's, but you would need to do a dissertation after a while to get your master's as a result of that. It's a 1-year course. It is funded. So if you apply for student health visiting role or job, they pay you as band 5, I think midpoint band 5, and when you finish, automatically you get band 6. The same for school nurses as well. There is occupational health nurse, but with that, it's self-funded. You have to do that yourself, and then you work in companies. Most people work in companies. Some work in the NHS as well as occupational health nurses. They're usually band 6s, but some companies do pay the occupational health nurses higher. There is family health nurse, but I don't know much about family health nurses. And also there is general practice nurse. So as band 5, you can apply and go and work in a general practice as a nurse, but you would be trained on the job, and you could get some more courses to do whilst you're there. So they work in a GP surgeries as well. So that is something to think about. So basically, I'm going to go on a computer and I'm going to show you how to apply for these jobs. Anything you want with regards to jobs and different roles in the NHS, just go on your computer, go on Google, search for NHS jobs, and when you go on that web page, just put in what you want and then you find whatever it is. So, you know, professional development is not everybody's cup of tea. Some people are happy where they are. That is fine. There are some people who feel that, you know what, I've come here and I want to move in the ranks. It is not like when you're back home where after 3 years working as a new nurse, they would promote you and all that. No, you have to apply. You have to chase your dreams. You have to chase that professional development opportunity if that is what you want. As I said, it's not like some people don't want it. Some have tried, but they didn't get and they gave up. Some have actually left the NHS and they are working as agencies because they feel they are not getting those opportunities. There are others who have got the opportunities. It is perseverance. That is what we call it. You have to persevere if that is what you want. Other than that, you know, you won't get there. If you want to get something, work hard. Do not let somebody tell you, oh, as overseas nurse, you can't do this, you can't get that. No, it's not true. You can if you put your mind to it. So join me whilst I show you on the computer how to apply for some of these jobs. It's just a bit of demonstration. So watch to the end and I would show you how to do. Hi, so I'm going to be showing you how to look for a band 5, band 6 jobs on the NHS job website. And as I said, this is mainly for overseas nurses who have come to the UK, who have already registered with the NMC, or those who are in the process of registering, and you will need this information to help you to navigate your professional development in the future. So I'm just going to be trying my best to see how I can record this, so just bear with me. So here we go. So I've gone to Google and I've typed in NHS jobs. So you just click on the first one, which is NHS jobs candidates homepage. So there we are. So the homepage has come and I want band 5 nurse. So band 5 nurse. So I'm not going to choose any city, so I'm just typing band 5 nurse and see what comes up. So here we are. So if you look on the screen, you can see loads of band 5 jobs. So this is for you if you're thinking of moving from where you are to a different trust, or even within your own hospital. You can look on your hospital's job page and you can find something there. So this is just to show you basically how to search for band 5 nurse job. It's all over the country. However, you can actually choose a city. If you want a particular city, you can just put the name of the city there and you would find the job. So I'm going to go back and now I'm going to put band 6. So let's type band 6. I'm trying to work without my glasses. Nurse. So band 6 nurse without a name of a city. So where are we? So here we are. I found a band 6, a few band 6 nursing role. So one of them is oncology nurse, band 6. There is now I have to wear these glasses because I'm struggling. So the next one is band 6, 7 practitioner, ear, nose and throat. There is clinical research nurse. So there are roles in research. There is another one here, a band 6 specialist nurse, but it's an administrative post. For COPD, there is senior staff nurse ITU, so that's a band 6 role, and there is ward sister or charge nurse band 6. So you can see there are several band 6 nursing roles here. There's ophthalmology, charge nurses are band 7s. So as you can see, band 6 salary starts from where is it? Oh, it's not coming up yet. 38,000 to the 46, but this is London, so it's different. So I said to you before, the salaries in London is different from outside of London because of the cost of living. But there is another band 6 role, Glenfield, that is Leicester, for COPD specialist nurse, and because it's outside of London, it is 32,306 to 39,027 per annum. So let me go on one of them and see what the requirements are. I'm just going to choose a random one. Just give me a second. There is anticoagulation specialist nurse as well. So as I said, there are different specialist nursing role. Let me go back up and I'll just choose one of them and tell you what the requirements are. So let's go for the oncology specialist nurse. So I have clicked on the oncology nurse specialist role. So let's go to the person specification or job description. Let's go to the person specification. So here we go. Let's just trying to open that. Where is the document? Here. Okay, it's just loading, so bear with me. So here we are. So previously they referred to band 6 as F grade and band 7s were G grades. So the purpose of the job is there, the responsibility is there. I'm just wanting to go, the person specification is the most important thing you should look at when you're applying for a band 6 job. So the person, oh, something just happened to my computer. So it says the person should have a minimum of 3 years experience in oncology, post-registration course in that specialty. So some areas, they want people with that particular specialty knowledge. So that is very important actually. Now I hope I'm not going to end up deleting what I'm doing. So that is the person specification. So basically I think as you can see, this is how to search for jobs. If you're already here, you want to move, go on NHS Jobs. If you know a city you want to move to, put the name of the city, search for whatever band you want. If you have that experience, just apply for it. If you don't have any particular city in mind, just apply to whichever you found and whichever you want to try, and go for the interview and keep your fingers crossed. So I hope this has been helpful to you all, but the most important thing is to remember to like, subscribe and share, and I'll try my best to bring something up. Now I've talked about nurses. Now my channel, I've been talking about nurses and then things that would benefit senior carers as well. So now that I've done this for nurses, I think I have to look for time and prepare something about professional development for senior carers or healthcare assistants as well. I will do that in the future. I don't know when yet, but I will do that in the future. So wishing you all the best. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you again next Sunday when I do my next video. Take care and bye bye.